Hi, Ryan. Sorry, I was trying to find this link and got a little bit problem. Yeah. Hello. Sean, hello. This is Diego, right? Diego. Is that Kevin? Okay. Xiaoyan. All right. So, oh, Xiaoyang. Okay, let me see. Xiaoyang over here. That is yeah, I know
Hello.
there is a David. Some people is David. Who is David? Could you change the name to the student name? Anyone?
Yeah, here.
Okay. Oh, this is a David, right?
Yeah, David. Yeah.
Hello, David. Okay, so how about the other person? Okay, anyway, so we can start. Is everybody got Python installed over here?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did, right? Okay, so
Yeah.
just hold on. All right, so I'm going to share my screen. Yeah, I was trying to looking for the. All right, so some people open a Python in a wrong way, just like open a Python, but no, we don't open Python directly. Not this one, because if you open this one, it will be like a black screen. No, we try to open called IDLE, which is called Python terminal. Okay, let's open a Python terminal, which is the IDLE. The best way actually over here, if you're using a Windows computer, you just type IDLE, idle, Python idle. Okay, just click it and open. All right. So this is the Python IDLE. Actually, it's a terminal. Terminal is actually you can enter a command, any Python command, or usually we call it method, and it will just show you the result right away. For example, over here, did everybody open? Ryan,
Yeah.
Max, Sean, yeah, and
Yep.
David. Okay. We need to do one more thing, which is we configure the IDLE because the font is very small, first of all, and also the font is not very good as a programmer. And so what you can do is you can click options and configure IDLE. Please find a font starting with a C. It's called Consolus. Consolus. And please choose a font size 14 or above. 14 or above. I'm using 16 because you can see it better. Sorry. What's your question, Sean?
Wait, so like, is this like, are you like, is this only for like, if you're on Windows?
Are you using Mac?
Yeah.
Okay, if you're using a Mac, you're using like there's a called menu on the top menu on the right side of the Apple sign. There's a called IDLE, and you click called preferences.
Okay.
And you can you got the pretty much the same screen, but you don't need to change any face, the font face, because for the Mac computer, font face is great. The only thing is you just change the size to the 14 or above.
Like
can,
size. All right.
Yeah,
Thank you.
only change size. Don't change anything else. Okay, for the Mac
Okay.
user.
Thank you.
Oh, welcome. All right, done, Ryan? Yeah. Any people done? Give me you can raise your hand, okay, or you can just like a thumb up. How about David, Ryan, Max? Are you done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just learning the Python right now.
Oh, sorry. What do you say?
I'm installing the Python.
Wow.
Right now.
Okay, you're still in. Okay. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait.
Okay, now.
Okay. Let me know if you finish. All right.
Hey, Kevin, just a quick question.
Yeah.
Do the conference, the computer we're using for the conference, do we need to use this for Python at the same time? I mean, is there any point during this the session you want to see my console? Or do I need to share my console? at
No,
any
no, you
point?
don't. Only if you have a problem, you can share your
okay.
screen.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm using a different computer for the Python.
Oh, I see what you mean. This is my suggestion. If you have two computers, right? So
Yeah.
please log in with the other computer as well.
Oh,
Yeah, but the reason why is for now, probably we don't need it, but for probably 3-4 class later, and probably you said, okay, teacher, I have a problem. So when I'm having a code, there's a error. So I don't know how to
Right.
fix it. So then
yeah,
at
only
that
for this,
time,
only for today.
yeah, today not necessary, but for later on, it's better if you want to having an additional monitor or additional computer to see the Zoom. Yes, you having that see the Zoom, but for whatever the computer you're using a coding, you need to use like log into the Zoom as well.
Understood. Okay.
But there's a problem if you have a two computer login, you have to keep one of the computer muted and the volume turns to 0. So otherwise it will have a lots of echoes.
Understood. Okay. Thank you.
Right, Sean, what's your question?
So it's like on your screen, I see that for your font face, you're on like Consolas, but there's lots of the font options for you. Like I checked, like there's like I don't have it. So like, is there a way to like get these font options?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you want having a more fun option.
Like
If
fonts,
you install the Microsoft Office, it will come up with a lot of font.
Oh, all right, thanks. I mean, I already have a lot of fonts, but I was just curious because like some of the fonts that you're sharing right now, like I don't have.
Yeah. Because and also I do the graph editing, so that is why I install the Photoshop. So the Photoshop also come up with some font as well. So that is why there's a ton of font in my system. And also I download font from internet as well. So, but the Consolas is available for every Windows computer. So that is actually common.
All right, thanks.
No problem. Okay, so the next thing actually, by the way, Ryan, did you got IDLE open?
It's ready now.
It's ready now.
It's ready. Okay, good. All right. So just to open the IDLE, okay, just make sure that's a white screen. But you can just like in this configuration, if you want some like a cool, you can change the background over here. You can install using IDLE Classic. You can use IDLE Dark or IDLE New. So it will be look different. Okay. So for example, dark is a dark background, depends on your personal preference. For beginner level, even actually for the courses I teaching, I just utilizing a very simple way. I don't ask you to install any like a Visual Studio Code or some people, if for example, if your parents is doing the software programming and actually probably you have a PyCharm, that is also recommended. So I only recommend you either using this like IDLE, which is originally come from Python, or you can install called a PyCharm. But other than that, not recommended, because especially later on, we are going to learn the Pygame. Because for the level 3, end of the level 3, we just try to creating a Pygame, which is using a Python to coding a game. But anyway, so when I introduce the code, the course, then actually, like today is just like an overview, very, very basic. But for the first term, we are going to try to learn the basics, variables, data types, the very basic IDLEs. I mean, the graphical user interface, the GUI, and also very simple loop and conditions. And we just probably will finish the program around. We are going to do the project together in the level 1, which is try to finish about 60 lines of coding. And then after that, it could be we are going to in the second level we are going to learn list. I think a list will be learned in the first level as well. But it will also towards to the second level, which is learning the functions. Then we going to do the second big project. It's kind of a game, like everything is like a very related to the game, but not a pie game. It's just like using a window and showing the pictures. I can show you like the one we just made, but not finished. One of the code over here. Let me show you. This is the problem we are going to make in the second level. Let me see, hero battle over here. Okay, like this kind of, but not fully finished. Running the coding, so you can see it is some pictures will show up on the screen, and heroes, and you can choose to fight heroes and something like that, right? And to see you win or you lose. So this is actually, but the code is actually very long. It take about 200 lines or 250 lines of coding to finish this kind of coding. And also we are going to customize it as well. But in the level 3, we are going to, because we learned the object-oriented programming, and then we are starting to learn the Py game. And the Py game will become very complicated. The coding is around like 500 to 600 lines of coding. But the graphic is super, and we have to combine like a different programs all together. Don't be scared by that, because at that moment you will know how to coding. Then actually it will come up with things like this, and we can making a program like this, you know, and with the background music and so on and so forth. Okay. All right. So this is actually, yeah, a question, Sean.
Wait, the game you just showed us, did you make that one?
Yeah, I made that one.
Oh,
yeah, we are going to learn like how to make this, like putting all the components together. And there's a lot of logics we have to thinking, but that is belong to the level 3. And also, like when I'm having a class, that is actually every time we just keep updating, like because the student contributed the idea, said, okay, can we adding this to this game? And I said, okay, why not? And then as long as thinking it's not too way, it is, as long as it's not a way too complicated to add it, then probably I will putting some small function there. Then the game become bigger and bigger. So yeah, it kind of interesting over here. Okay, so let's start coding for now. Let me open IDLE over here, the clean one. We're starting from the basic, all right? The basic is actually just let the computer show me some information. So if I want the computer to show me any information, actually the command we are going to utilize is called print. Print something. That means show me something, such as I'm going to print, right? So for example, my name, Kevin. Oops. Right? So that is, there's no Kevin here. I saw there's another Kevin Lee here. So, probably he's on Saturday, tomorrow, because tomorrow we have the same class over here. Oh yeah, Kevin is a Saturday though. Okay, no wonder. All right, so this is actually show me Kevin, right? And also, is anyone know why people inventing computer? Is anyone has any idea like why people inventing computers at the first place?
I think because like we had like things, people were trying to make things like easier, because like for example, sometimes like when you're in a meeting, like when you have to take notes, like using pen, like when you have to write, it could be slow. So using a computer makes work a lot faster.
Okay, how about at the very beginning, helping people? Yes, making things easy. What kind of things easy?
Like writing, maybe.
Writing people can use a typewriter. Why computer? Okay. I don't know. Is anyone have ever watched the movie which is in the Second World War and the people try to decode the Germans' telegram, something like that? And actually, but anyway, the reason why people inventing computer is yes, it is helping people to make things easy, but very particular, it's making a people to doing the calculation easier. Doing the calculations, it's advanced calculator, but even though it's the machine is huge, right? So that is why it doesn't matter what kind of language. It doesn't matter it's Python or even Java, JavaScript, C++, or any kind of language, even like a Scratch. Some people learn Scratch before, right? Is anyone learned Scratch before? Scratch?
Yeah.
Animation one. Yeah, I'm master of Scratch as well. I'm making a like a big game, but anyway, so I have an account in Scratch as well. So that is why over here you can try to do this print. Okay, so for example, over here we are going to do 3 plus 7. Print 3 plus 7. By doing this, actually, when you press enter, it just to give you the result right away. Right, and so this is actually doesn't matter what kind of language, you can have this kind of capability, which is doing the calculation to numbers add together. But because we are in the IDLE, so everybody just, you can take a look at it. You have to be careful. This is called IDLE. IDLE means a terminal. So if it's a terminal, you are not necessary to write this print. You can directly doing the calculation like this way. 78 plus 23. Press enter. And this space is optional, like before and after the plus sign is optional. You can add as many as space you like, but not necessary. So it just to give you the result right away. And also minus, same thing. For example, if I'm going to having a 234 minus for example 89, so basically it gives you the result right away, right? So it can help you do the math, but of course this is like way too easy. So any one of you know like which symbol for the multiplication in coding?
Star.
Oh, right. There's no X, right? You cannot write X. So asterisk, or you can call it star, which is shift 8. So for example, over here, we can having 6 times 9, right? So this asterisk is multiplication. So press enter. So you can see this is actually the result you can get right away. Then the people say, oh, that is actually not impressive, because if you have a Windows computer, or if you have a Mac, you have a called calculator, right? So calculator can help you do the calculation very fast. But however, like for example, it's doing the 6 times 9, that's no problem at all. But however, do you know how many digits this calculator can hold? Nobody have noticed, right?
Wait, where do you even get the calculator? Because I've never like used the calculator on the Mac. I only used like Google calculator.
Yeah. Oh, Google calculator. Oh, really? Google calculator? Okay, let's see the Google calculator.
Just search up calculator.
Yeah. Let's do the Google calculator. Calculator. I don't know. I never tried on the Google calculator, like how many digits it can hold. Like, do you have any idea, like how many digits it can hold? It is a lot, looks like. It is a lot.
Wait, like there's way more than like on a regular calculator.
Yeah, I guess so. Oops. But however, do you see the result? Okay, I just using a very long numbers, 2 numbers timed together. then actually it's always like, it doesn't matter like using a regular calculator or like using this Google calculator, it just come up with like a 3.9 blah 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 blah, then E plus 99. Is anyone know what it means? E plus 99 means? Do you know what's that mean? Nobody, right? When you have two big numbers, for example, if you have two big numbers timed together, then usually, or power together, then it will having a like E something. That means this E something is means times 10 to the power of 99. So that means it will having, that means this number times like 99. I don't know like how many numbers here. So it will be a big number. But it's just to give you a number, not a very precise number. Okay, because if there's a problem, if it show the very precise, there not doesn't have enough room to show very precise results. So that is why if I have a very huge number to times a huge number, then it's just to give you approximately, oh, this is actually the number you can get. Okay, around this one. But however, if you try in IDLE, I can have a huge number. It literally means huge. So I can have a called a page or lines of number to, oh, this is actually, I think I just copy pasted too many times, but it's okay. Okay, so I just show you. This is a number, the first number. Okay. How many lines? It's many lines. And then multiple by another big number. I think my IDLE is almost crashed. Okay, so it's give you the result instantly. So this will be the very, very precise result, just to instantly show the result of like a two big number adding, like, sorry, not adding, that's multiple together. And actually you can try the pages of number times pages of number. It's just to give you the result right away. Okay, that is how powerful nowadays for the every single computer, but particularly for Python. Python is amazing. Actually, in a lots of programming language, they have like a data length. So for example, the integer number, they can have that many, but actually for Python, it doesn't have like this kind of limitations. It kind of just like pages of number, as long as your computer memory can hold in those numbers. Okay. You can try it. Did everybody try it? Although it will kind of mess up your IDLE. Do you try it? Max, Ryan, Sean?
Yeah.
And yeah. David, did you try it?
I think I put in too many numbers.
Oh, sorry, what did you say?
I think I put in too many numbers.
Too many. Is your IDLE become very glitchy?
Oh no, it just froze.
Just froze. Yeah, for this one, yeah, probably your computer too many, way too many, probably. So you need to close it. Just close it and reopen it. It's fine. It's
Yes, it's several hundred rows.
yeah, you can have like a lines of number and try it. It's nothing to do with a Python. It's just something to do with IDLE. It can hold that much number. Okay. How about Ryan? Did you try it, Ryan and Max? Oh, sorry, Ryan and David.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Good. All right. So
Yeah,
just
I'll
open a new one.
close it.
Okay. Yeah, close it. Open. Even for me, I open a new one because if you have too many numbers on the screen.
我可以 close and open 了，
不用啊。
太多了。
Yeah. If too many, close it and reopen.
Control C
Close it,
就行
reopen, because the reason why is your ID, if there's too many information in the IDLE, this IDLE could be very glitchy. So you can just reopen and it's fine. It doesn't matter. Okay. And so let's try another thing. Does anyone know what's a division sign in coding? What is division? Sorry?
Slash.
Forward slash, I think.
Forward slash, yes, forward slash. There's a 2 slashes, right? On your keyboard, there's 2 slashes. One is this way. This way is called a backslash. Okay, like this way. This is called a backslash. No, backslash is something else. We're using forward slash. So for example, 9 divided by 3. So that is a forward slash. So that means it's a 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Small number, not big number. Okay, just small number. Test.
Yeah. Even you having a big number divided by a big number, it gives you the result also as well. So that's no problem. But this result will having some limitations. It doesn't show a lots of result. Over here, you can see how many digits are there. It does not give you like a full result because this is end up with, I think it is, yeah, this is actually repeated, like 2, 1, 3, 6, 7, 5, 2, 1, 3, 7, 6, 7, 5. So on and on and on. No, actually the computer is just a cut off. Okay, so, but anyway, it can show the result using a division. Okay, but even you can see 9 divided by 3, it is 3, but it's automatically give you a decimal point. Because in the later on class, we are going to talk about in the division in Python, if you're using a division, the result will automatically become called flow number. The flow number is actually a number with a decimal point. Okay. All right. So let's try this already. And the next one, oh, okay, Sean, what's your question?
Wait, do you know a way to like get back to like the idle thing? Because like once there are too many numbers, I just closed it, and then but now I just for some reason I can't like yeah, like I just can't like find a way to reopen it.
Oh, it's if a Mac computer, you go to next time you like a ping at the bottom, so you can go to the application.
Okay.
Or you can just use a find. You know, there's a like a
Finder.
I think find to see if you can find IDLE. If you cannot find IDLE, you have to go through like a like application, and then there's a folder called Python 3.10, and then you clicking it, there's a Python. Do you see it?
If you have Python on Mac, you would have a file that's named idle and has the Python icon.
Wait. Because like
You didn't see it, right? Okay, let me.
and I didn't.
Okay, let me open my Mac. Let me see, do I have a battery for Mac? Okay, good. Did you find it? No?
Yeah, I got it. Thanks.
Oh, you got it. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's in the folder, right? Yeah, try to take it out. Try to, if you can put that underneath. So try to move out, because next time it's easier for you to access it. Okay. So.
Yeah, I got it back.
All right. The next thing actually, what we are going to try, we try the numbers, like doing the operations all together. And now we are going to try another thing. Okay, try this. This is called a string. Okay, just like when I doing the print, you cannot print a Kevin over here. You cannot print Kevin. You have to put in a quotation mark, Kevin, with a quotation mark. The reason why this with a quotation mark, and also this is changing the color, because this is called a string. String is like a text, or you can call it like a characters. It's a series of characters. So when you do this is fine. But what you can also do is try this. You can use a single quotation mark to wrap a string, or you can use a double quotation mark to wrap a string. But you have to make sure if you're starting with a single, you end up with single. If you're starting with a double, you end up with double. Okay, so for example, everybody, you can try this. You can try called iron. See, this iron is with a single quotation mark, right? Wrapped. This iron is wrapped by single quotation mark. You have to make sure it's a come up with a pair. And then you can plus, come up with a plus. And this time I'm using a double quotation mark. and then you can write a man. So iron plus double quotation mark man and end up with a double quotation mark. And try press enter. It combines. So this is actually plus works in Python. Python, if you're using a plus to add two string together, string is like this. String is actually string. String is a set of characters, okay, or word. Okay, so this is a string. Like iron is string, man is string. It's a green color. And then actually, if you add two strings together, it's just like called a concatenate. Concatenate, that means a join together, right? So you can join together with anything. All right, so who consider yourself is a fast typer?
I guess.
I guess, okay. So what is your favorite food?
Poutine.
Huh? Timbits?
Poutine, like the thing like from Quebec with the French fries and the cheese curds and the gravy.
Okay. Sounds delicious. Okay. How to spell it?
P
P
O
O
U
U.
T.
Oh, poutine.
Here.
Oh, poutine, right? Oh, poutine. Yeah. Oh, I think I heard a ting. Then I said, what is a ting, man? Oh, poutine. Yeah, of course. That is poutine is only available in Canada. If we're talking.
Got the E.
Yeah, if we're talking to those people, like if we travel in Europe, we would say, okay, do you have a poutine? They say, what poutine? they don't know. Like, or
They
like
probably
in America, some people, they don't know what is a poutine is.
You probably have a different way of saying it, like in Europe.
Yeah. So yeah. All right. So if I want to print, I love poutine. Like to see how, for example, if I ask you to type I love poutine for 100 times, what are you going to do? What is the fastest way you are going to accomplish it? Try to type or copy paste. So which way? Like copy paste, right? Exactly 100 times to see who can finish thoroughly. Yeah, typing contest. So I'm done with I love poutine exactly 100 times. So this is actually what you can do. You can do like a print string and multiple by number. And actually what happened over here, it will just repeat the string for whatever the number you put over here. But that is very dangerous in IDLE, because we know the IDLE will frozen or whatever. So for example, over here, if I do I love poutine, you copy this part. Please do not time any number more than 5,000. So for example, I tried it. You can see over here, it's called a squeezed text, 615 lines. You can expand it. So the reason why this IDLE just putting this over here, because try to make your IDLE not glitchy. Because if you double click it, it'll give you the warning. Said, do you really want to expand? Right? Because expanding, it could be causing the IDLE slow or unresponsive. If you click OK, so that disaster happens. Yes, you see a page of I love poutine, but however, it is glitchy. Actually, yeah, my IDLE become super slow. Yeah, kind of almost dead. Yeah, if you did this, okay, there's no way out. The only way is close your IDLE. Okay, that is the only way you can do it. No way out. Okay, yeah, I do see a page of yeah 6 15 lines of I love Putin, but I have to close it because even close it, it become like unresponsive. Okay. Only if you really want to froze it. Yeah, you can try, but you have to prepare to close it. Okay, Max, how many times you tried? Times by what number? Right?
Well, I'm trying a lot higher than you, so
How about Ryan? Did you try like a times by whatever the number? And what is the number you put?
Put a dumpling.
Okay, so looks like everybody need to reopen IDLE, right? All right, so next, this is actually, we just learned about like a string things and like a number doing the operations. And is anyone know what is a second? That is my personal opinion, right? The second biggest function of computer. So what a computer can do, or the most useful function. That's my personal opinion. Okay, I don't think like different people probably will think in different opinion. And not for nowadays. Just thinking of way back in like decades ago, like 20, 30, 40 years ago. What is the biggest like useful function of a computer? Is anyone knows? Besides calculation.
Video games.
You mean 40 years ago?
Oh, I mean, like Super Mario was like Ping, this first video game,
right.
ping pong game. Yeah. And then there was Super
I
Mario.
do play the ping pong game before a long time ago. Yes, it is. Yeah, that is for fun. Actually, my personal opinion, all right, the biggest function the computer can do is to save or store information. So way back a long times ago, the people stored everything, like computers come up with a huge machine and come up with tape. Not like nowadays. Nowadays, it's like a flash memory or the hard drive, but the way back in that days, actually using a tape. And at very beginning, actually they have a tape of like a rolling paper, and they just punch the hole on it, and then actually restore that information on those paper tapes. And actually, it doesn't matter which way, but saving information and store information has never changed. So, for example, over here, even for Python can remember some information. For example, I can let the computer or this Python to remember my name. So how to do this? Because we have been talking about if you want the computer to show you information, so basically you are going to utilize what? Which command? Show information, which command will you utilize? Anyone knows? Print, right? Print is let the computer to show me information. Then how about if I want to give information to the computer and let computer to memorize it? So over here, actually, we are going to utilize another command. It's called input. Input. Okay, so let's get a try. So I'm going to give my name to computer to basically to Python and let Python to remember my name. This is actually what you can do. Name equals to input. Okay. And then over here, actually, you can ask a question in this string. So which is that you can put in a question in the bracket. Because input has a bracket, right? You can put in a question. It's called a question prompt. And over here, the question is, I'm going to say, what is your name? Question mark. And don't forget, end up with a quotation mark and end up with a closing bracket. So this is a name equal to input. What is your name? And actually, this name over here, we call the variable. We are going to talking about the variable in the next class. Variable is for example, if I give my name to the computer have to save it somewhere, right? And to save at where? So the place is called name. You can call it anything. For example, you can call it name, you can call it A, you can call it B, you can call it whatever. So that means if you said whatever equal to input, that means my name will be saved into whatever, right? Okay, so this is actually, try it. So what is your name? So for example, over here, if I enter Kevin, all right, so the people say, okay, how can I find Kevin then? Very simple, show me, right? See, input is give information to the computer, and now is the time for the computer to give me the information using print. Show me the information in the name. So if you write like a whatever equals to input, what is your name, then actually you do print whatever, right? So this is actually, you can see Kevin will be printed out because Kevin is saved in the name. Could you understand over here, everybody? Not too hard, right? Do you try it? Max, Ryan? Sean? David?
That's right. I
Tried?
the name is Augment.
Yeah, if anyone see any error, just let me know. The error is if it come up with like a red message, and then it's error, okay? All right, so let's make a first program because right now we haven't write any program yet. We're just writing a bunch of coding or we just give a computer command, but we haven't creating our program. So how to creating program? This is actually what you need to do. Click file. So everybody click a file. Then click a new file. Here, file and a new file. We create a new file. All right, so this is actually you are going to write. First line, I'm going to let the computer to ask my name. So you can copy from this over here. You can copy from here, or you can type. If you don't want, you can type. So name equal to input. What is your name? If you think you type fast, you can do this. And then, so that means the first line, I'm going to let the computer ask my name. And then I'm going to let the computer say hello to me. So then actually I'm going to print. See, over here, you can continue write the next command, right? It's not like in the IDLE. IDLE, every time you write a line, it will give you the result right away. But over here, it doesn't give you the result. Okay, but so you can write like hundreds of lines of coding. So this is actually write a real program. And then you print. Over here, we can print hello. And then plus. So hello is a string, see, wrapped with quotation mark. And the plus, the information in the name. Because whatever the information, my name is also a string, so the string plus string. So basically, the computer will say hello to me. Okay, next, I'm going to ask about the food equals to input. So I'm going to say name, then plus another string. And in this string, I'm going to say comma, because I want my name, then comma. What is your favorite food? Question mark. What is your favorite food? Okay. And then I'm going to print. Okay, this is actually you need to be a little bit careful over here, this part. Name plus quotation mark. And then you, in the quotation mark, that string, I'm going to put in a space in the string. You can say loves space. See over here in the string is a space, loves space. Because I have to manually put in a space over here. So when I show up, it will show the space in between the name and the loves. Okay, and then continue plus food Okay, so far, or you can continue plus exclamation mark space with a quotation mark. All right, so now you can wrap it. I print this. Okay, so now you write another bracket, write another opening bracket after print. The reason why is over here, this part, I'm going to times 20. Okay, and then continue. Yeah, it's okay. So times 20 bracket. And or over here, if you want, name loves food, exclamation mark, and then over here you can say LOL, another exclamation mark space. All right, so this is actually the full thing. Okay, let me know if you finish typing. Let me know if you finish typing. Be careful of those brackets, because I have 2 opening brackets, so that is why I have to having a 2 closing brackets. Otherwise, you will got a called a syntax error. Okay, raise your hand, or you can just like a thumb up if you finish typing. And then I teach you how to run it. Okay, so everybody just, yeah, anyone finish it, you can thumb up or like raise your hand. Okay, Sean is finished. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, why you're having a Zoom, right? Because usually my code is usually on the left side. So what I suggest to you to creating, when you're creating a new file or you want to open the IDLE, for example, if you open the IDLE, you try to make it a little bit smaller and move to the right side. So by doing this way, you still can see my screen. For example, this could be a teacher's screen, which is my code is try to, it basically is on the left side, but actually your screen still can type with me on your screen, you know? So that means when you're having Zoom, maximize the Zoom as a background, and then you just having something like make it smaller, shrink it, so you can continue type. All right, so questions? Max, Ryan, are you done? David, are you done typing? Give me one moment.
Yeah.
You done?
All right. Okay, so hold on, let me double check, because I was closing the turn on the light right now. Okay, Max, are you done? Sorry, because I forgot to see who finished. I know Sean is done. Max finished, right? Ryan, how about Ryan? Did you finish? Ryan, are you done? Ryan?
Almost.
Almost, okay. How about David? Are you done?
Almost.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Let me know if 2 of you, if you're done, let me know. So over here, you can use a single quotation mark, or if you, depends on your personal preferences. Some people prefer using a double quotation mark is okay. But just if you're using a double, just try to make sure everything you're using a double, right? Okay. Quiet typing, eh? All right, for those of you, okay, just probably just wait a little bit. Okay, how about now? Ryan and David, are you done?
I'm done.
I'm done too.
Oh, okay, good. All right. So let's run it. How to run it? Could you click a run? Everybody click a run. Run module. And then over here, it will say save before run or click. You click OK. Because you have to save it, you have to give a name. Okay, so everybody from now, when you give a name, try to name your file without any space. Okay, so because I know some people that you try to name like several words, try not. Try using without any space. If you really want to use a space, use underscore. You can name it anything. Like people say, oh, what should I write? Name it. You can name it anything. But there's something you cannot name. You cannot name this as a Python. You cannot name it as a random because you cannot name this file, which could be causing the conflict with the internal file in Python. So this is my suggestion. You can name it called code 001. So that's your first code. Yeah, Sean, what's your question?
Wait, so because I'm on Mac, so once I click run, like run module, it just like, and I click OK, it just says save as. Like, do I type in the name?
Yeah. You need to type a name. Everybody need to, it doesn't matter it's a Windows or Mac, you need to give a name. So I suggest, for example, over here, you can use a code 001 or code 1 is fine. And then just click save. Once you click save, give a name, click save, then actually it will lead you to this IDLE and ask your name. What is your name? So over here, for example, I write Kevin. Then it will say, hello, Kevin. Kevin, what is your favorite food? See, this is actually, the coding is starting to run according to the program I put there, right? So what is your favorite food? If I say burger, and then actually it will say Kevin loves burger, LOL, Kevin loves burger, LOL for 20 times, right? So this is actually the coding, 4 lines of coding. So everybody try it. If you have an error, let me know. If you said, oh, teacher, I don't have whatever you have, let me know. Or there's a come up with called a syntax error, or like EOL error or red whatever error, let me know. That means there's an error, you need to fix the code. So how's Sean? Everything good?
Yeah.
Okay, Max?
Yeah.
Ryan? Do you have an error?
No.
No? Okay, everything good, right? Okay, how about David?
I'm good.
You good? Okay. All right. So everybody see this, right? So now we are going to, we don't have much time, but does anyone know there's a turtle in Python?
Yeah, I've used it before.
You use that before, right? What do you use? What do you use the turtle to create?
No, I just draw a bunch of lines.
I draw a bunch of lines. Okay. So
Never did a lot with it. Like a lot though.
no, okay. All right. So let's create another new file. Okay. So everybody click a file and a new file. Yes, there is a turtle inside Python, but in order to call the turtle out, we have to write a line called import turtle to call the turtle out. What's the import turtle means? It's just like Python has a called a, just thinking, if you don't know what a turtle is, where do you go? You probably go to Google to Google it, right? Or you go to the library. So same thing over here. That Python has a huge library. You can import. You can borrow a book. Okay, so just like a Python doesn't know what is a turtle is, so what Python does, if you write this import turtle, so that means I'm going to go to the library to get that book called turtle, and then you have all the information about turtle. And then you just write t equals to turtle lowercase turtle. This is called a module. We import a module. And in this module, we are going to use, in this module, we're creating an object, turtle, turtle object. Oh, sorry, misspelled, tur. But this t, second t over here, that second turtle t has to be capitalized because it's an object. Okay, don't worry about the object or whatever, because we are going to learn that in the level 3. Okay, but just let you know. Okay, so now actually you can run this project. Okay, run this program. Click run module. But everybody have to be very, very careful when you name this file. You can name it anything but turtle. So that means you cannot name this file as turtle. Why? Because we import a file called turtle. If you name this file, this 2 lines of file as turtle, what happened? It's just like you borrow a book of turtle and you return back to the library with 2 lines of code. It is wrong because you have to return the whole book. So then what you should name? You can name it like a T1, T2, turtle 1, turtle 2, or anything as long as it's not turtle. Okay. You can call it T1. I call it T1. Make it simple. T1. And save it. You're supposed to see a called turtle graphics. Do you see the turtle graphics? Anyone? Do you see a turtle graphics? Python turtle graphics? Yeah. Max, Ryan.
Wait, I haven't. Wait, I was just watching like you do it. Wait, I'm gonna
Oh,
do it. Wait, yeah.
Yeah. Everybody try it. Everybody try it. All right. David, do you see it?
I named it tortoise.
No, yeah, you can name it anything, but without, it's not turtle. Not without,
Okay.
it's
Oh yeah,
not.
I see. It's just like this little black arrow. Yeah,
What arrow?
it's like just some little black arrow in the
Oh,
middle.
black
yeah.
arrow. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
okay. David, did you see it?
No.
What happened?
I don't really know.
It just flash.
Sorry, what happened? Did you write this 2 line?
Yeah.
Okay, so after you write this 2 line, you click a run module.
Yeah, we use the PyCharm.
Oh, you use the PyCharm. Oh, no wonder. If you use the PyCharm, there's a, yeah, it's not there. It's not there though. PyCharm is not there. Yeah, PyCharm doesn't have a turtle. That's a little bit problem. Yeah, you have to using this one come up with
Okay.
turtle. Yeah, or even like using replica, like online editor, but with the turtle one version. Yeah, you will have it. Yeah, this is a kind of yeah, different. So okay, then let me continue. So if nobody sees real turtle, everybody suppose when you run this program, actually what you see is turtle graphics, but just to have a black arrow because we didn't change the shape. Because you have to change the shape, t.shape, turtle. Just make sure you're putting a quotation mark over here around turtle.
Okay.
I can copy the code to the chat, so actually you can paste it faster, all right, David?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, it works.
It works, right? Okay. So if I run the coding, then now you can see the turtle, the real turtle at the middle of the screen. If you want, you can change the color, t.color, American spelling, color, then green. So basically over here, You can see a green turtle. Oh, where is it? Over here. All right. Okay, what else I can do? So for example, if I want turtle moving forward, so I think Max already know. Do you still remember how to make a turtle moving forward?
Yeah,
T dot forward, right?
Wait, how do you do it?
yeah, it rotate and it's
Wait, how do you do it again? Like
Which one?
The turtle thing. Like how do you make the little black arrow into a turtle?
Here, T dot shape turtle.
Wait, sorry, I was just fixing some other code because I had some issues. Wait, so
Yeah, this line is to turn the shape into a turtle shape. This line is to turn the color into a green color. And then T dot forward, that means moving forward, for example, 100. So 100 that over here means 100 pixel on the screen. It's very, very small. It's not very big. It's very small, 100 pixel.
wait, but then once you type this code, do you like, and then you save it again, like does it turn into a do you actually get a turtle? Like
Yeah,
wait,
you just run and run module and it asks you to save again. You said okay, and then actually it will, you should see a turtle and moving
Yeah, I see.
forward.
Oh, yep, I see it.
You see it, right? Okay.
Right.
How about David? You're still using a PyCharm or did you switch to the IDLE?
We switch and now it's working.
That's working. All right. So let's do something interesting over here. Okay. I'm going to write 5 lines of coding and probably 4. So this line, for I in range of 100. So this line means repeat for 100 times. For I in range 100, that means repeat for 100 times. Okay, so if you learn to scratch, that means repeat 100. And I'm going to having a T dot circle. That means turning a circle of 50. Okay, which is with a radius of 50 pixel. And then T dot forward 10. And then T dot left 3.6. Okay, so T dot left 3.6, that means turn left 3.6 degree. All right, so F5 ran the coding. You can see what happened over here. The turtle is starting to running a circle, but looks like it's trying to making a shape. And I don't know if anyone know what shape it will create eventually. Yes, Max, you have a question?
It's not really important, but how many turtles can you turn it to? Like you can turn it to a turtle, a regular person. Is there any other ones?
No, actually it only have a turtle or it has like just like an arrow or it's just like a dots. So because that is only module existed. Yes, Sean, what's your question?
I just is it okay if you please like go back to the previous code, like the one you wrote about like Kevin loves burger one, because I'm having some issues with like that one. So is it okay if you please go back?
Yeah, it's there on my screen.
Wait, so like you didn't put like your actual food like in this one. Wait, so you have to run it and like wait
Yeah.
wait, like
You need to run it and you need to give answer
give answer.
for
Oh,
this input because whatever the answer will be saved into this variable food. And then
Oh,
it'll print it out.
wait, hold on. I just have to do something. Wait, sorry.
You can circle 100. Oh, sorry. All right. So Ryan and David, do you see what shape being created? Or you can guess what shape will be created by turtle.
think it's gonna be a circle.
Circle, just a circle. Yeah, you can make it fast, you know. I can make it a finish like in seconds. Let me make it smaller. So then, yeah, I finished over here. And then I change this circle into 100. And also I'm going to adding a little bit speed there. T dot speed 100. So if I ran the program. So actually it just finished in seconds over here. I already finished over here my coding. Like 100. It's crazy. You can see how fast I finish my donuts shape. All right. So yeah, any question you can ask. Any questions? No, no question. Max, Ryan, David, Sean.
No, not really.
Not really. Okay, good. As long as you see the shape, donut shape, that's fine. All right. So yeah, Ryan, do you see the donut shape? Ryan?
Yep.
Yep. All right.
And I can change the speed.
Yeah, you can change the speed exactly. And you can actually, this is join a circle. Actually, for those people, if you know, you can actually join the, instead of circle, you can join like a square. Like you can replace this circle. Oh, but there's a node called T dot square. Okay, you have to put in another like for loop. Like go forward, then turn left 90 and forward, turn left 90 and keep doing that for 4 times. And then it will just creating a different kind of shape. Yeah. Anyway, so the class is over. If any question you can ask me and we will forward. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you in the later on formal class. We are going to learn from the very beginning, like variable data type, making choice. But the things is actually the things I'm going to teach. It could be go on a little bit depths because, for example, making a choices, I'm going to teach you like a little bit more complicated situations. So, or you can taking like courses for the middle level. I know some people is already learned about Python. I don't know how much you still remember. Okay, so yeah, it depends. All right, so any question you can ask. If no question, then class is over. See you next time. Bye.
Bye. See you next week. Wait, is it still Friday next week?
Oh,
Yeah.
no. This is actually we wait for the message. I'm going to message you your parents because we haven't decided. I think mostly Friday evening. But because tomorrow I have a same trial class, so I have to see who is picking which date. I may have, but I will picking one of the time slot. Most probably Friday, but I cannot 100% guaranteed. But if it's on Saturday, it will be like a delayed. But most probably it's on Friday. All right. So
All right.
yeah, see you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Have a good weekend.
You too.
Thanks.
Bye, Sean.
Bye.
All right, Max and Ryan, any questions? I see you guys still online.
No.
No? Okay.
Thank you, and also no question.
Mm.
Okay, so far so good. Okay, bye.